point slope form of a line. Now point slope form is just another way to write the equation of a line in situations where one point is given, a point which lies on the line, and the slope of the line is given. Then we can write the equation of the line in point slope form. I'm going to erase this. So equations in point slope form follow the following structure. They will be in this form: y minus y1 equals m times, let me change the color for m, equals m times x minus x1. Let me change the color for y1 and x1. So this is the point slope form. In this equation, x1 and y1 is, the x1 and y1 is the point. Is the point on line. And of course, m is the slope of the line. Okay, so for example, if we had to write an example, it would be y minus 2 equals 3 times x minus 1. Here 3 is the slope of the line, and the point 1, 2, this point lies on the line. Let's do an example. So we have this equation. We have to write the equation for this problem. There is a line on which that includes the point negative 2, 6 and has a slope of negative 5. So first thing first, we are going to write the equation in point slope form, the general equation. It is given by y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now slope is negative 5, so I know that this is the value of m, and the point is negative 2, 6, so this negative 2 is my x1 and 6 is y1. So all we need to do is substitute these values in the equation. So we'll get y minus y1 is 6, equals slope is negative 5, x minus x1. x1 is negative 2. Now we need to just simplify this a bit. So we get y minus 6 equals negative 5. We simplify inside the parentheses, we get x plus 2. And that's it. So this is the equation in the point slope form, which includes the point negative 2, 6 and the slope negative 5. Now the other concept is to write the equation in point slope form from the graph. Now here we have the graph of a line, and we need to write its equation in point slope form. So the thing is that in order to write down the equation of a line, we need to find out its slope and one point. Okay, alright, now first we will find out the slope. Okay, now in order to find the slope, we need to just select 2 points on the line and determine the vertical change and the horizontal change. That will be the slope. So I can see clearly that this line is passing through this point. This point is -2, 3, and it's also passing through this point. This point is 2, 2. Okay, so just identify 2 points, and it would be easier for you if you are, if you are identifying those points which are whole numbers, which do not include decimals. So the calculations would be easier for you. And now since you have the 2 points, now you can find out the vertical change and horizontal change. So if I have to go from this point to this point, right now I'm at 3, I have to come down from 3 to 2. I have to come down by 1 unit, and since I'm coming down, so I put a negative sign. And the horizontal change is I'm moving from -2 to +2. So I'm moving 4 units in the right direction. So that's the horizontal change. So we do rise over run. So the slope, rise over run. Rise is of -1 units and run is of 4 units. So that's the slope. Second step is you take any point on the line. So let's just use the point 2, 2. Let's say that we have picked up this point, and now let's put everything in the equation. So we know that the equation of a line in point slope form is given by y equals, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So m is this, and your x1 is this, y1 is this. Let's substitute these values in the formula. So we get y minus 2 equals -1 over 4 times x minus 2. This is the equation of the line in point slope form for the given graph.